Hi, Dr. Vinod. Hello, Dr. Vinod. Hi.
Hello, Swati. Quite a long time.
Yes, a long time, and a lot of things have changed. You can see on my
Yeah.
handle, it's just
Yes.
it's like me and Maya are all over the place. We are
I
like
know. I know. I've been watching.
bombarding people with sex education.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is to the new followers here. I
Hmm.
have been doing this series of talks with a sex therapist with Dr. Vinod Chebi of Medisix Foundation, Bangalore. It's quite a long association with him as of now, and I'm really happy to be continuing this conversation again. I'm really excited to see what all he has to give us because his practice has been going on for 40 plus years, right, doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
45 now.
45 years. So the number of couples you have met, the number of issues you have seen, the marriages you probably would have saved, or people who would have taken the right decisions because of you will be in thousands for sure. So today, I wish to continue the conversations with you, and today I want to focus on marriages because my DMs are filled with couples sending messages about their marriage, not anything abusive. Of course, abuse messages also come, but I want to address this particular category of people who are not in abusive marriages, but somehow they are not satisfied or fulfilled at all. I want to talk about these couples, doctor. Can you give us some case study or something about couples who are in good marriages but are not happy with it, with
Hmm.
their intimacy especially?
Yeah. Yeah. I can give you several.
Yes.
But then I would like to give a quintessential example of that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like everything put together in one nutshell. Okay.
Sure,
What
sure.
we call
Yeah.
composite example.
Okay.
So recently, this couple walked into me, and of course online, and then they said that. They have been married for the last, I have got some notes. Okay. So
Yeah.
they have been married for the last 2.5 years. And it is an arranged marriage. And before actually they got married, they had some 5, 6 months of time to get to know each other.
Okay.
And the boy was in the US, and then she was in India. Hmm. And the alliance took place in India, here in their native place.
Mm,
And the parents know each other,
mm.
and the both sets of parents decided, and then the girl saw the boy online,
Okay.
and they agreed. Okay.
Mm,
And they fixed some muhurtam, so 5, 6 months later,
mm.
and then they started interacting. Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And you can see that it looks like a very ideal couple.
Okay.
They have high manner, they respect each other's boundaries, and
Mm,
everything is fine.
mm.
And mother is very caring and then compassionate towards the daughter-in-law. Of course, a little bit of demanding, but that's expecting. That's okay. It's
Okay.
not a problem for the daughter-in-law.
Okay.
Okay. And you really find, and then the problem is that they have sex, that too almost regular, like
Okay.
once in a week or once in 2 weeks or something like that. Hmm.
Mm.
But then she finds, and yeah, and also she has orgasm.
Okay.
Physically, she has orgasm.
Okay.
But she says, I don't really feel satisfied with whatever is happening.
Okay. Okay.
I don't really feel fulfilled. I
Mm,
don't feel really connected with him.
mm, mm, mm,
And I feel there is something like there is no relationship.
mm. Okay.
I really truly I want him to see as a friend. And then yes, he's a very friend, a good companion.
Mm, mm.
But I don't feel him here in my heart.
Oh, okay.
Do I love somebody? No, definitely not. I love him. And he loves me too. He
Mm.
expresses that. So I really don't know where I'm missing.
Okay.
And when I talk to husband, he's equally puzzled. I
Okay.
love her. I do so many things for her, and then and we do have sex, and then I had no problem.
Mm.
But despite that, she comes. I don't even know what is wrong with us.
Okay.
So this is the problem.
Mm.
Now, when I start, usually I take the background. Okay, I ask them, okay, you had engagement, and then after say 5, 6 months of time,
Mm.
you got married.
Mm.
Then why was this arrangement, this 5, 6 months of time? And you were online, you were in the US, the boy was in US, the girl is here. So there's it is because of mutual
Okay.
speaking and getting acquainted, familiarized with each other. And then when did you meet together? 1 month before our wedding.
Okay.
And how many times you met and how much of time you spent together? I said we met some 2, 3 times for purchases and all that, and then
Yeah.
later that's usual thing, purchase and
That's the
all. And
usual thing. Yeah. Yeah.
of
Wedding
course,
purchase.
yeah, in one instances we had some privacy for 10 minutes, and then we hugged and we kissed each other, and we really felt it was so nice. Excellent.
Okay. Okay.
Now I started asking questions. I got curious. I said, you saw online and you're getting married in real or online, and you're going to have your marriage online.
Mm.
They laughed. I said, obviously together.
Mm.
Then what made you decide this alliance online? Hmm?
Mm.
You mean to say you can see everything online so that you can directly jump into bed and then make love together or what?
Mm.
What are your criteria? What are your yardsticks of, hey, we are in a relationship. Hey, I want this person in my life.
Mm.
So what are your yardsticks? Then I found gradually the yardsticks are what they decide earlier.
Mm. Mm.
As I have told you in my earlier videos,
Mm.
how arranged marriage take place. They match table A with table B. Age, both tick mark.
Mm.
Education, tick mark. Profession, tick mark. Family, tick mark. Any habits, no, tick mark.
Mm.
What is that? Okay. Well, everything is fine. Then I ask this question: if imagine this person is having another person is there in your list having the same qualifications, same
Mm.
thing. They're exactly they are like they match with each other.
Mm.
Hmm? Would you have married that person? Does it make any difference to you?
Mm.
According to your matching A with matching B list,
Match
it
the
doesn't make
following.
any difference. Yes, it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
Hmm? Right? So then,
Yeah.
what are you seeing in this? So they came to know, oh, yeah, it is about the safety, the stability, the commitment, the responsibility, expectations of each other, and they are all going to fulfill, and let us have marriage.
Yeah. And the families should know each other.
Exactly, family.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if remember family, I want to tell you here. So,
Mm.
what happened in those 5, 6 months?
Mm.
The girl was here,
Mm.
and she was in close contact with mother-in-law,
Oh,
prospective mother-in-law.
okay.
So they would go out and they will meet, and then the daughter-in-law will go to the future house, and then they got very well together.
Okay. Okay.
And of course, mother-in-law was slightly dominating, but
Mm.
this is okay for her because her mother is also equally dominating.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay, so it
She's
was
used to
fine
it.
for her.
Okay.
The question is that most of the time here, she's spending the time with the mother-in-law as though she's going to marry her
Oh my goodness. Yes.
than the boy.
Mm.
I pointed out this. Look, how much of I asked the girl, how much of time did you spend with him before that? So on the online, and then say an hour or two,
Mm.
weekly twice or weekly once because of the time difference.
Time difference. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So actually, I pointed out, look, how much of time you spend together is not at all enough to develop any kind of intimacy.
Mm.
You
Okay.
don't even know each other deeply.
Mm.
Through your matching table A, table B, everything is set. What for? To have sex in a safe and secure environment and to have a
Mm.
progeny and to look after them.
Mm. Mm.
Then create a relationship,
Mm. Mm.
create intimacy, create closeness, and create bonding and create attraction.
Mm. Mm.
So how does attraction take place? Not through arrangements. Okay. So everything matches. Oh, then I like him, I like her. Oh, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
So you see somebody in a party and you are glued to that person. Wow. Hmm?
Mm.
Right? That is attraction. That is eroticism. Okay, that is not happening here at all.
Mm, mm, mm.
So all there, I pointed out, all your arrangement was made for the wedding, not for the marriage. That 5 to 6 months time is for the wedding, booking jewelry and then printing cards
Oh,
and
yeah.
people and then preparing things and that and arranging money. Yeah, let me tell you, I think we Indians are very famous and very peculiar in spending a lot of money for those 2 days of wedding, or even if
Yeah.
it is reduced to one day, half a day. Okay. And they spend all their life savings, poor parents.
Exactly.
What
Exactly.
for?
Yeah.
Just to feed people. Feed people, and who would
Show
appreciate the
off.
food? Yeah, show off.
Yeah.
They show off, and the people who come, the more in number, the more it show off, and then more people are fed. That's all. So I would call all weddings as a kind of weekend eatouts. There's
Exactly.
no
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of giving you a hotel bill, you give a gift.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's all. No difference. The big buffet, and then you eat everything. Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay. So this is what is happening. So, and this is all. It demanded 5 to 6 months of time.
Mm.
Now that boy and girl are going to get married 5 6 months later, what else do they do until then? Okay, get acquainted with each other.
Yeah.
So getting acquaintance comes takes a second place.
Mm.
Why second place? Why not first place? They have no choice. Can they go back, break the marriage? No. See now? So this duration is meant not for their intimacy, not developing a relationship, not developing
Mm.
bonding, just for wait until the arrangements are made.
Mm.
Then what about relationship? That will happen after marriage.
Yeah.
That will
Yeah.
happen. That will happen.
Mm.
Any boy and girl. So they are talking about attraction.
Yeah.
Well, no doubt there is attraction, physical attraction, hormones, chemistry. I agree with you. But the point is that when it comes to hormones, it has a limitation. It only leads to sex, and that is already happening. No problem.
Mm.
It leads to orgasm. Yeah, it is already happening. Then where is the problem coming from? So I started tracing here. So
Where is the problem?
exactly where is the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, everything is fine. No fights except some minor, and they say, okay, we'll patch up very easily. And they are living in US, and then they were happy just together. And sometimes they were here in India, and then most of the time was spent in household work and all that.
Mm, mm, mm.
So now that is not there in US. So they and just two of them. So a lot of time,
Yeah.
still intimacy is not happening. Why?
Why?
So I look at how they have chosen each other. Okay, the education,
Mm, mm,
earning,
mm, mm.
responsibility.
Yeah.
So these are his best qualities.
Mm,
And the same
mm,
way girl also, education, earning, responsibility. She is also.
mm.
So both of them have chosen each other on the basis of how they can be responsible for the marriage, for running of the marriage
Yeah.
at a social level, at an interpersonal level. Most often, at a social level, where both of them earn money, and then both of them can connect at an intellectual and social level. But then at an emotional level, who are there? So
Yeah.
I pointed out, where are you at an emotional level? Have you developed emotional intimacy? Do you feel here for each other? Now this story started unfolding. When they were talking a lot of time, on the internet, they were talking about, did you have a meal? How was the work? Is there any pressure?
Mm-hmm.
Very mundane things. There is no relational talk like, do you truly love me? Do you really like me? What is it special about me that you like, you fall for?
Yeah.
Do you feel anything that is weak for me? Are you so attracted that I make you, I become your weakness? Is there anything like that? Hmm? What is that you like you want to connect with me?
Mm.
And physically speaking, how do I look for you?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? And all this, and nothing has happened there. All of it has happened on the basis of social level, economic level, geographic level.
Mm.
Hmm? So nothing about the relational level, intimate level. That means this couple has not developed intimacy at all. They have not done any effort towards intimacy.
Yeah.
Then what about sex? Sex is physical. Come on. It can happen in any two physically able people. He doesn't even need psychology, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm? And that is where exactly the matchmaking is taking place. Both of them are, what to say, like they can breed together. All they have done is they can breed together so that they create safe and secure environment for the progeny. Simple.
Mm.
Where is intimacy here? So they are kind of doing their duties,
Mm.
carrying out their responsibilities.
Mm.
So now when I probed how actually the problems are faced, the girl really felt this man is not loving me.
Mm.
She asked him, "Do you love me? What made you? I have been doing this job and then earning all that for you." She says, "Apart from that, do you love me? What do you mean?
What more
You
should I
should,
do?
exactly. Yeah, what more should I do? And then what can I do for you? And in such a way that I should say that I prove that I love you.
Mm.
I'm already doing everything.
Yeah.
And I in fact I care for you in bed, and then I stimulate you, I ask you what more do you want, and then after hugging, kissing, cuddling, after some time, then I say, shall we go for sex? And then I go on as long as you wish. And you say, then I ask you, are you, did you have your orgasms? You say yes. What more can I do?
Mm.
I truly love you. You mean to say that I have an erection and I have sex without having love for you?
Mm. Mm.
Then where is the problem? So don't you find this looks like it's an ideal marriage?
Yeah,
And there is
plenty
problem.
of couples who send similar
Then
messages.
can you guess what is wrong with us?
No, you tell us no. What is wrong?
Very interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's like this. You can see he loves her.
Mm.
Of course, she loves him. Where is this love coming from? The love comes with here through that arrangement.
Yeah. Yeah. The match the following thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that proper matching, and then we agree with each other, and we can go together in
Mm.
this social setup,
Mm.
and we start liking each other.
Mm.
This liking, this love comes with a responsibility.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
For instance, imagine the boy really loves her, and he like it happens in colleges,
Okay.
like a boy and girl love each other, and then there's the great connection. They spend time together for 3 years, and then after that the course is over. The girl has passed in distinction, and the boy has failed twice. And then she says, "My father is asking me to, at least you have a job." He
Mm.
says,
Mm.
"Wait for this year. I'm going to pass." And ultimately he passes, and he doesn't have a job.
Mm.
Can he say that? Well, I want to marry your daughter. Father says no.
Mm.
Even girl herself says, "How can I marry you?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
You don't earn." So he loves her, but to prove his love, he has to be. He has to be
Responsible.
financially responsible.
Mm, mm.
So there you must have seen on those some 20-year-old films,
Yeah, yeah.
they love and then okay, what do you have with you? Okay,
Mm.
the rich father.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask. So same thing. Okay, in 1 month I will earn some 1 million rupees or something
Yeah,
like
yeah. And he learn also.
that. So
He'll become a great
so
businessman.
so
Long.
wherever there is love
Mm.
in conventional marriages, love comes out of responsibility.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, love is just like a vagabond love, like irresponsible love. Oh, boy
Mm,
and girl, anytime they love.
mm, mm, mm.
Any boy can love any girl, and any girl can love any. That is infatuation. That is crush, and
Mm.
that
Nobody takes it seriously.
exactly, yeah. Nobody needs to take seriously. So what you need to take seriously is love with responsibility,
Hmm.
and that is the deservingness for marriage,
Yeah.
and that is
It's
the
like the
problem here,
benchmark. Mm, mm.
and that is the problem here. He
Okay.
can't love without responsibility.
Mm.
Then I'll explain you what it is. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Now
Go
think
ahead.
of I was talking about college boy and girl.
Yeah.
They are deeply in love. They connect with each other physically, emotionally, sexually, everything.
Mm.
And imagine what are the messages they exchange. There's a lot of love, and then I love smileys and heart, and then
I miss
kissing.
you and yeah.
Yeah, yeah, all that. So much is there. You can see there is a lot of eroticism,
Mm, mm, mm.
romance. Romance is there. Then why? And you can see romance is missing here. Why? Because romance is replaced by responsibility. So, as I was talking in my earlier videos, on one hand, you find this safety, security, responsibility, expectation, whereas the eroticism, the love, that needs freedom. Freedom to love, freedom to imagine, freedom to fantasize, freedom to connect, hmm?
Yeah.
and independent decision making.
Mm.
Like, hey, this girl is beautiful, so let me send a message to her. She's attractive, she looks sexy, let me send message.
Mm,
See that
mm.
spontaneity. Today, I saw this in pink dress, and wow,
Mm,
I lost my balance in the universe. Okay,
mm,
you send a message.
mm.
That is love without responsibility,
Yeah.
spontaneity. Here, I want to sex with you. I want to have sex with you because I have this qualification,
Oh
MTech.
my goodness. When you put it
Okay,
that way, it's very funny.
yeah, yeah, and I want to have sex with you because I am earning $5,000.
Mm. I have
Okay,
this house, this
and
apartment,
this house. Okay,
car, bike.
exactly. So this is how I want to love. Obviously, so you can see now, love comes with responsibility.
Mm, mm.
So when comes love comes with responsibility, there is a kind of expectation.
Yeah.
But then the most beautiful moments of excitement happens when love comes without expectation. You don't know what is going to come, and
Yeah.
your heart goes up, misses a beat. Wow, wow, wow. What will my partner say when I say like this? When I offer, shall we date today? Oh, what if my partner rejects? Oh, come on, come on. I wish you say yes, yes. Hmm? That is romance. That is
Yeah,
excitement.
yeah.
What is happening here? Everything arranged. After this day, we are going to marry.
Mm,
After this wedding is over, okay, 2 days later, we are going to sleep together. Be ready.
mm, mm.
Where is romance? Where is so sex happens in the most suspenseful manner, unexpected surprise. The more surprise element is there in relationship, in intimacy, more fruitful, more exciting, more romantic it is. Hmm?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Everything comes like for instance the I give them example like during therapy I give these examples. So I told him, imagine you come to bed and you want to have sex with her, hmm, and she's expecting you to have sex, right? Hmm? Now you come to bed and then she's covered up. You take her blanket, and under the blanket you find absolutely naked. How would be that for you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. He's excited. Why? There is a surprise element.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas she says, I would like to talk something. What?
Mm, mm,
You know what? I have been missing intimacy with by you. You are good. I'm not blaming you.
mm,
You have been such a nice person, but I have been missing intimacy.
mm, mm,
What can I do? It's in your
mm,
head. I have been
mm.
doing all the best I can. Now, where is the surprise element here? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you need to develop surprise element, you need to change the environment.
Okay.
So I started teaching them how to develop this intimacy in the conventional setup of marriage.
Oh,
Hmm? So
you
now,
have to tell us.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You are leaving
Well,
my audience in
okay.
suspense now.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fairly simple. Okay. First, I don't want to just limit my talk to specific to this couple
Mm.
because there are so many other variabilities.
Yeah, yeah. Because
But
I don't want people to think that it only happens in arranged marriages. It can
exactly,
happen
exactly.
anywhere. Yeah,
Yes, it can happen in love marriage also
yeah, yeah.
when they choose the same criteria. Even I have seen
Mm,
even in arranged marriage, love marriage also.
mm,
They dated the two office goers, their colleagues, and they dated for a year or two, and they were pretty close, and they had sex also sometimes, and it was quite erotic.
mm, mm,
But after their wedding, it went away. Intimacy
Okay.
went away, and then they got completely got in the wheel of work, tension, pressure, no time for sex, and all that. Okay,
I think I'll title it "How can marriages kill intimacy" or something. Only
you are
then
right.
people
You are
will
right.
watch
You're
it.
right. I would like to talk about that
Yeah,
another time.
yeah, sure,
You are
definitely we
absolutely
can.
right. What you said is not by chance. Hmm?
Okay.
It is quite intuitional. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
yeah, tell us how
well,
can
now,
couples.
yeah. How did I handle here, or how we can manage such couples who are having this problem? So how do we do that? So
Mm,
number one, in an arranged marriage, there is influence of other people. It's something like daughter-in-law of our, not wife of this person.
mm.
Is daughter-in-law of that house,
Oh yeah.
daughter-in-law of the house. Okay.
Mm,
So she has more like collective connection than individual connection. And
mm.
most often, when a new girl comes to this new family, she has many people to adjust with.
Yeah.
So her stress and strain is too much here. She adjusting, for instance, with 4 people. This is too much for her.
Yeah.
At the same time, how much of time she has to adjust with the man she has married? First of all, she doesn't know him much, and there's no intimacy, and she really finds really sometimes she's very hard to connect with him, hard to understand him.
Yeah.
She's many times embarrassed, many times confused. Why this man is behaving? One time he has got good mood, and the time not. She asks him why. She says, nothing. If it's nothing, then why are you like this? Don't you like me? Oh, you always point out at me. You always somehow you create some, you pick up something that you will criticize me with. This happens. Okay. These are typically intimacy avoidant men.
Mm,
And complaining, intimacy craving women and intimacy avoidant men. So you just see generally what is the pattern of like a relationship. How much of one criteria is how much of time they spend together. One is that man and woman, they spend time together in this busy setup of marriage and in a family where there are other people present.
Mm.
Hardly any. Okay, both of them come return from work and both of them are tired and then both of them will have to do share the household work. And there are people to look after.
Yeah.
Maybe sick father-in-law, sick mother-in-law. Most often their time is gone there. And when they come to bed, all they need is rest.
Mm.
Why? To
Mm.
prepare for the next day.
Yeah.
So they don't have a time for themselves. They are like working like zombies.
Mm.
Something that's activated in them, they work for that. So very that intimacy has to be originated from them within their
Mm.
heart. That is
Mm.
missing there. So for the first thing is that I recommend them is what I call, and here you can also see that people are they relate to they actually they spend time with each other only for a limited number of period. For instance,
Mm.
in bedroom before going to sleep, say about 1 hour,
Yeah.
including sexual activity.
Mm.
Where is time for intimacy?
Mm.
Hmm? In the morning, when they want to get up, the other person who wants intimacy tries to hold the partner. The partner says, no, no, I have office work to do. I have received,
Mm.
I need to receive a call now. So where is time for spending together? Okay. And most often when there are, when the third person present, like mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, they have to cater to the needs of that person too.
Mm. Which is
So
very physically and emotionally draining.
exactly. And one more thing that happens, Esther Perel has said this is a beautiful thing. When you are in the office, you in your work, you present your best smile, you present your best performance, and you present your best demeanor, and then for and you get the best productivity and you
Mm.
get best relationship.
Mm.
And when you come home, all your best is spent out and you are bringing home nothing but the best.
Mm.
Exhaustion, tiresomeness. Okay. And then I really want to not to talk to anybody now. I really want
Mm.
to hit the bed and sleep off.
Yeah.
Isolation.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And none of these favorable for intimacy, right?
Yeah. True.
So it is important for people to distinguish that if they truly love, it is not that what they do to people, to their partner. It is how they love as love than do something in the form of love.
Mm.
For instance, how do you express love to your partner? So I coach them, you try as though you are college students. Yeah, man, this girl is sitting in the park and then how do you approach her? You say, I would like to meet you and then are you waiting? Shall I sit here next to you? No, my boyfriend is coming. Oh, but then, okay, until then I will be sitting here. Okay. So she may choose to refuse him or decline, or she may look the other way. And then now I challenge him. Come on, she's looking at the other way. Then how about you luring her to yourself? Can you lure her? Can you attract her? So he talks of weather. I said, okay, you're not two old men sitting in the office. I'm sitting in the bus talking of the weather. Can you talk something more intimate? I coach them how to become more intimate and create that strangeness between them.
My goodness, it's going to be tough.
So I'm actually reversing the process.
My goodness. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have become familiar, and familiarity is breeding contempt.
Contempt. Yeah.
Now I'm making it reverse. I make them unfamiliar.
Hmm. Interesting.
And how is that? In fact, to tell you, Swati, the truth, they are unfamiliar. They don't
Oh
know
my
each
goodness.
other.
That's so deep, doctor. That's so deep. Yeah. Oh,
They
I can
don't
feel
know
it
each
here.
other.
True, true, true. Oh, very true.
Hmm? They are two strangers set up in this marriage system for the breeding purpose.
Mm,
So
mm.
they don't know each other.
Yeah.
Knowing each other is intimacy. Do you see how I connect?
Yeah, yeah.
So here, when they become intimate, they start feeling for each other here. For the girls, this is no, I don't want you. I'm waiting for a boyfriend. She turns him away down. He disappointed. Then I encourage him. Look, she says no. What are you going to do next? Right? So you think then sometimes I have seen people saying that I'll sit here. No, my boyfriend is coming. No, this is a public bench, he says. And I say, this is patriarchy. This is toxic masculinity. Come on. You can't talk like that. If you sit there and she leaves that bench, sits on another bench, where will you go? You'll chase
Yeah.
her, then she will give police complaint. Okay. You can't do that.
Oh my
How
goodness,
are
it's
you?
so difficult to love in the midst of
Exactly, exactly,
patriarchy.
exactly. So I teach them, you will have to shun your patriarchy. You'll have to shun your patriarchy to become intimate. You have to shun your masculinity to become intimate. Okay? You'll have to develop respect for her to become intimate. And if you want to become romantic, then bring out the suspense element. Who are you that she doesn't know about? Can you bring that out?
And I think I believe everybody has that college romantic inside them somewhere.
Exactly,
It is
exactly.
there.
Yeah, I bet this is what happens between them.
Mm.
When I tell them, come on, you act like this. First scene flops. Second scene, slight improvement. Third scene, you start begging her. Oh, you are so beautiful, and then I love you, and then if you say no, my life will be zero. My God, where were these dialogues?
Mm.
I want to have sex because I'm married to you. See the difference? He's begging her now, literally. Romance starts coming up. So I
Mm.
coach them how to be
Romeo and Juliet.
and how to be unfamiliar, how to bring out a suspense element,
Yeah, yeah.
how to become surprising to each other.
Oh, it's so exciting just
Yeah,
listening to
yeah,
this.
yeah. So I coach them. I
Mm.
coach them a step by step. I I teach the girl to refuse the boy advances, refuse,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
decline,
mm-hmm.
say no, and they say, I want something better. Okay, father, he brings a flower. I said, no, oh, you brought tulips, but I wanted roses. His heart sings, but then what better can I do for you so that I can win you? So she has a choice. Okay, what will I do? Okay. Now she has the freedom to choose. See now? Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, I brought tulip, it's fine. Now she has the freedom to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm married to you, let's have sex.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's something like you like the person and you say no, you leave the person in the mid water and you
Mm.
again save the person.
Mm.
You connect and then you again disconnect. You chase and you miss, like hide and seek. Hmm? Where are you? Oh, I'm about to get. No, I'm not available. Oh, you are too far. Okay, come closer. I'm inviting you. So now I come closer. Where are you? Oh, you are again, you have disappeared. Come on, search. Come one more step, two more step.
Wow.
Seek, you will find.
Yeah, yeah.
That exciting?
Very much.
Hmm?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is what I bring to their marriage, which is completely a novel thing for them, which is not within the framework of this conventional marriage.
Mm. Oh, how I wish we could just break this template of this conventional marriages.
Exactly.
Hmm.
We could do that. We could do that. So we
Yeah.
can bring them back, take them back to their college days,
Mm.
as though they loved each other then, and they rejected, they fought, and then again they met, and then again reconciled, and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So reconciling the conventional, marriage setup, marriage system, with the romance and suspense and thrill of that the freedom gives you.
Mm. Mm.
reconciling these two
Both.
together
Mm,
is the one that gets you this sex and intimacy, the great
mm,
intimacy in sex.
mm,
That's
mm,
how you become erotic,
mm.
romantic. The words can give you orgasm. Okay, words can give you orgasm. Hmm?
Yeah,
Okay, and anybody can learn that.
true.
Hmm?
Yeah.
They learn all tough courses like IT, BT, and rocket science. Okay, why not this? This is basic.
Yes, yes. Oh,
So
yeah.
anybody can learn this. So forget your education, academic excellence, and what I've given to your, partner. Forget all that. Just be in the present, be in the romantic, be kind of irresponsible, reckless, happy-go-lucky, free-spirited person like college boys and girls, and then have your romance.
Yeah.
That's where you connect at a different dimension.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. So, that's it. No, these are the things that you suggest couples to do to
yeah,
bring it back. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And just with the tone of it, it is quite difficult, but I think it will be possible if couples really put their heart and soul into the
It's not
process.
exactly difficult.
No, but when I was just thinking, I was just thinking a lot of people wouldn't have even tried all these things in college
Exactly.
because of
Why?
this responsibility factor.
Exactly, exactly. It is not difficult. It has not been made practical. They
Mm,
don't have an occasion to do it, an opportunity
yeah,
to do it.
yeah,
Okay. Hmm.
yeah.
So
But it's
if
exciting to find something from
exactly
within you that you never thought
that,
existed, right?
so
Yeah.
yeah. So in other words, you have love, romance, reckless love, and romance, irresponsibility, and all that, and you create a relationship. You create connection. Then you
Mm,
get married.
mm,
Now it has happened reverse. I'm doing the reverse process.
mm, mm, mm,
You have been married, there is love with responsibility. How can you take away the responsibility and how you can connect with your love? That is just, surprise.
mm,
That is, you choose independently of your partner what I should do with my partner who is approaching me.
mm, mm,
And I
mm,
have the freedom to reject my partner, which I
mm,
don't have in arranged marriages. See?
mm.
So give
Yes,
them the
yes,
freedom. Okay.
yeah.
So go from this end, mating in captivity, commitment, and have sex. To the other one, freedom, a lot of freedom, autonomy, make
Autonomy.
the
Yeah,
autonomy.
my favorite word.
Yeah, do whatever you feel like.
Yeah,
Do what you want to do.
yeah.
It doesn't depend on what your partner expects you to do.
Mm, yes, yes. Wow, Dr. Vinod. So today's moral of the story is love irresponsibly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow. So that's it, no?
yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm sure people's minds are going to be blown after this
Oh,
session.
oh, oh, I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Yes,
That's
I'm
my case.
so sure. I have to title it in such a way that everybody watches it. Yeah. Let me
Sure,
let me
sure.
think of that.
Okay.
You're okay with me titling it "Intimacy Gets
Yeah,
Killed
same
in
thing.
Marriages"?
Like
Marriages kill intimacy.
finding intimate sex in conventional marriages.
Okay,
Right?
let's okay. Let me try to make it a little interesting so that I
Okay.
just want the whole world to watch it. Actually,
Sure, sure.
yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Vinod. I'll see you again for another mind blowing discussion.
Wow,
Okay,
wow.
thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye bye.
Bye.